Hey everybody, how are you? Um, we are going to do today another interview by a program operator in Mexico. Royal Passover will be joining us soon from a special location, a special destination. So I would love, we'll wait a couple seconds till everyone jumps on. Thank you guys for joining. As always, Pesach is 4.5 months away. I'm sure everyone's getting their Pesach plans ready. There's a lot of people looking to go away and being united with their friends and family this year. You could always check out our website, passoverlistings.com, to find the up-to-date, not only reviews and pricing of various Pesach programs that you're looking for on passoverlistings.com. In a minute, we're going to be joined by a program operator, Royal Passover, who is in a special little bit about what they're doing right now with everything going on in the world, and also um, we will talk about about their program and everything. And if you have questions while you're on, please don't hesitate to just add in the comments everything that you are looking for or any questions you have on this program. We'll get those answered ASAP. And thank you so much for everybody jumping on and participating and getting involved. So thanks a lot. Jump on in 1 minute. And we'll get started. Okay, so thanks everybody for waiting, and we'll be on 1 minute here. Just waiting for them to join. Okay. Uh, okay. So we'll be jumping on in a minute. We're gonna get everyone's Pesach needs met. If you guys ever need any help or narrowing down, one of the biggest pieces of feedback we always get from thousands of people every year looking to go away to a Pesach program is, where do I go? How am I able to find a Pesach program that meets your needs? I always tell people, right, start with location. Where do you want to go? What's your budget? What are you looking for? Are you looking for what type of crowd are you looking to go away with? Things of that nature. All that can be found on passoverlistings.com. But if you ever need extra help, you can always come to us and email us and message us through the website. We'd be happy to help find you or recommend a program that meets your qualifications, your requirements, and needs. We do this quite often and have helped many, many people throughout the years. And we're happy to help you if you need extra additional assistance in finding a program, whether it be on a beach, or whether it be in Europe, or whether it be anywhere. We're happy to help. So we are just waiting for a special guest right now to join, and we're going to talk about a wonderful program in Mexico this year. There are a handful of programs in Mexico. There are a handful of programs around the globe. There's a lot of programs this year in Greece, Greece being a very popular destination this year. Italy, Spain, Bahamas, right? You have all throughout the United States in the tri-state area, a bunch of programs, beautiful programs in Florida, and even in the United Kingdom. There's a program, as well as in South Africa and Panama as well. So tons of really interesting destinations this year for those who are looking, and we're really excited to help out with this year. So bear with us as we get started. I apologize for the lateness over here, but we will get started shortly as we wait and go. Hello.
Well, life with Passover.
Hi.
All
So we
right.
have
Hi.
everyone. We have Tzvi Berg on the line from Royal Passover, and Donnie Schwartz, as everyone knows, from Passover Listings. And we have a bunch of people jumping on. So Tzvi, tell us where you are first and foremost, because I know you are in special destination that I think is close to all of our hearts right now. So please tell us where you are and tell us what you're doing.
Hi. So first of all, hi everybody. It's nice to be with Passover Listing with Donnie, and I'm going to tell you a little bit what we did today, and what happened yesterday. First of all, I apologize about yesterday. I want first Leo, come say hello. One of my buddies, Leo, and the guys basically watching us, and they are the ones, we have to give them all the credit in the world. But what I saw the last 60 days, I saw Israel, from all the sides and all type of people. And I'm going to tell you the story, how I started, and then we're going to go on a little bit to say, what happened in the last couple of days. So first, apologize for yesterday. We're supposed to be in Golani. We were down south on the border of Gaza. And then happened what happened, and unfortunately, the bad news with the 10 soldiers that died. And I couldn't say it, I couldn't tell people, but so we went to the Air Force, and then 669, another unit went in, and they basically got also shot. So it was a terrible night. I didn't feel that this is a night to talk something about, about stuff that we don't need to talk. So I apologize for that. Now let's talk about Israel, what happened. So we're doing in Cabo, we're going to go into it soon. And I do sukkahs in Cancun. I go down Simchas Torah day. I meet a guy. אתה רוצה שנעבור למקום אחר? אתה רוצה שנזוז? לא?
אסור כאילו להיכנס למתחם.
בסדר. כן, אנחנו בסדר. אוקיי. למה אמרת לי שהוא לא מעשן, אחי? רציתי להביא לו סיגריות. Okay, I'm sorry. I just have some small talk with guys. So I go down, and there's a Israeli customer of mine, lives in Teaneck, and he tells me, Tzvika, you don't know what's going on in Israel, 40 people dead, and this and that and that. So I tell him, listen, what's happening? He tells me, tomorrow I'm going home, I'm going to my unit. I told him, but you're crazy, you just moved to Teaneck, you're in the States, what are you looking for trouble? So he tells me, I'm going to the unit. 2 days after, so I told him, listen, if you go to the unit, I'm going to come and do barbecue for you. Yeah. And 2 days later, he shows me with the Royal Passover hat, with his uniform. He tells me, I'm in Israel. I said, you're in Israel? I'm arriving tomorrow, and the next 2-3 days, I'm coming to make a barbecue. And we went and we start, and we're a group today of 35 guys. They go every night, almost every night, to barbecue for the soldiers. And I feel big joy out of it, joy. I think the soldiers need it, they need this extra thing they eat. You got to see what they get from the army. And I don't blame the army. They have to feed 500,000 people. You eat what you eat. We go to crazy places. We go to places where it's very hard to get in, but we're there for them. And this is what we do. And I feel this is a mission, the soldiers have a mission to protect us and give the way out their lives for us. And I think this is the minimum that we can do.
Absolutely. No, I think it's great. Yeah. I mean, I think everyone here thinks it's great and honorable, like what you're doing for the soldiers and anything that we can do. I mean, there's thousands upon thousands of people around the world doing so many things for the soldiers who are serving, our country, Israel, and doing so many amazing things to protect us, around the world. We're feeling it in America, in the United States, all around the world. It's not just Israel. So it's important. I think it's very important. It's important you're there and you're bringing up the morale of the soldiers and making sure they're strong. Sure, I'm sure.
Say hello. So that's it. This is my life. I gave up. I decided to give up my life. My crew is very upset on me. My manager, my sales lady. I barely talk to them. I'm busy. I'm giving more time for the soldiers that I give to my business. But I think this is the mission. This is, I think that everybody, and I'm saying it to every person in Israel, and especially to my brothers and sisters in the States. Everybody is going to ask himself in a year where I was when my brothers and sisters were killing themselves and fighting for our nation. And come to Israel. Forget about money. Come to Israel. Give hug to the soldiers. Show your face. I'm bringing people to bases. They love to see people from the States. And they telling us also the same thing. Don't do nothing. Just show up. So again, I'm taking this opportunity to all the people that are going to see it, and I hope you're going to show it afterwards, not live, and just, let's do whatever we could to show up over here. Don't be scared. It's probably safer here than LA and New
Amen.
York, and
Amen.
let's
Amen.
give our
Amen.
support.
Amen. I love it. I love the mission, Svika, that you're doing, and it's great, and it's great, to hear from the soldiers themselves.
Thank you.
We're there right now fighting for.
Leor, can you talk? You talk English a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
So this is Leor. I'm going to give you 1 second. I'm going to put him
Yes.
on a speaker. Second,
Leora,
sorry.
you can hear me? Hi. First of all,
Yeah.
thank you so much for what you're doing and your entire base and troops and everything. I mean, we can't thank you enough, and we wish you a safe and successful, victory in Israel. And I would love to hear your voice in terms of maybe what you're experiencing and how, everything's going and please tell us, for everyone watching.
Well, we're both like since the 7th of October we're in the army, in reserve, and we left our jobs and our daily life to go to the army. And since then we're just working every day, every night for the last 60. I don't know how many days. 67 days. I don't know.
And you're
Yeah,
in the
something
West
like
Bank
that.
right now. Right now, you're currently in the West Bank stationed there. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Yeah, we're stationed in the bank next to. Yeah, well,
wow.
in the middle of the
Right.
West Bank. Anyway.
Wow. Well, I'm sure everyone here listening. I mean, we hope it's swift and victorious, and you guys keep safe and diligent, and like everyone's saying on here, we're with you. Thank you for everything. We really, obviously this is crazy times we're all living in, but we know Hashem will take care of us, take care of you, most important, all and everyone fighting for Israel right now. So it's unbelievable.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So
Okay, I'm back.
Svika, yeah, I mean, with going on, of course,
Let's
everything
talk
going on,
about
Pesach, Pesach will
Let's
still
talk
happen.
about
Pesach is still going to be a holiday, and people, we're seeing a lot of people booking Pesach programs and traveling for Pesach and wanting to be united at this time with their friends and family. They want to be friends and family on programs that. Let's talk a little bit about your program that's happening in Cabo this year, right? In Cabo, Royal Passover,
Yeah.
been around for a long, long time, many, many years. You've been running it for many, many years. What's going to be different this year than last year, right?
So, okay. So first of all, I don't know if people know the weather in Cabo, and I fell in love with the weather in Cabo. It's probably the best. You station out of LA, so you know what it is. But this is probably
Right.
twice as better than LA because you're on the water and you get the wind and you get it's dry. But you can sit 7 hours in the sun and not feel it. Avi Uberfeld, come here 1 second. I'm here with the Uberfeld. The
I,
Uberfeld came with me this year and out to Israel and a great mission. And he's gonna, and he knows how good the weather was.
Listen. I'll give Tzvi a quick plug. You know, I'm not getting paid here, despite what people think. And I got to say, we've been on a lot of Pesach programs, and it was the best Pesach program that we have ever been to. And we had more fun. And I think the biggest takeaway is I met about 50 people there. And this past Friday, I spoke to about 7 of them before Shabbos. So it was a place where people came and were ba'achdus, and that's what we need right now. And not only that, Tzvika is just one of the most beautiful people alive. And what I've seen over the last couple of days is that we've been able to do things because Tzvika has been doing for people, and so people want to do for Tzvika. And that's
thank you.
It was a beautiful couple of days.
So this guy, I prepared him every morning. This Meshuggah, every morning I prepared bath with ice, and he got all the guys. But it's the weather in Cabo is just a great weather. You can be there 7 hours under the sun and not feeling it. It's an amazing experience. And this year, I want to say something. I'm gonna take this Pesach and we're gonna bring. I'm going part of the mission that I do, except for barbecues. I'm going to visit wounded soldiers in the hospital, and I want to tell everybody. I don't want to start to cry and say, but go to the hospital and see what they give guys without legs, without hands. And we're going to bring some of them with us. This is the mission that we're going to do. I already promised a couple of guys. Before the war, I said I went from base to base, and I said I'm going to give it to the best soldiers. But I'm going to announce it today. Yesterday we were in Tel HaShomer. I already invited one soldier, Yonatan Ben Hamud, that he has a crazy story, and we're not going to go into it and all this. But we're going to bring soldiers with us. We're going to have a couple of surprises also with some army guys. We do a lot of stuff for Israel. And whoever comes to Royal Passover knows that it's not all about the environment that we have. We have non-stop entertainment and fun and vibe. And it's really a family connection. Everybody feels, I'm telling you, people are, like he said, like Avi said, you're in touch with the people that went for Pesach. It's like
one big family, one happy family, kind of really getting people to know. I think that's why, a lot of people go away because they want to feel connected and they want to meet people and enjoy the food and the entertainment, but also really have that connection towards people. So that's great to hear.
And the vibe, I think that this year we need to do. It's Am Yisrael time. It's Am Yisrael time, and we have to do what we got to do. It costs me, trust me, a lot of money and this, but it's okay. We're gonna bring the soldiers, and we're gonna do a lot of stuff. We're going to do crazy shows for Israel, and
That's
it's all
amazing.
about.
I can't imagine this. I think this year it's going to be such a inspiration, like spiritual, uplifting year at these Pesach programs, because I do believe this year everyone's going to just. You already feel it, don't you feel it? Of course, being there, just everyone coming together, with achdut and unity around the world.
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
Waiting for the first guy that is going to complain about there's something in the food on the room. I'm going to kill him, because guys, you cannot complain what I see the last 60 days.
No, you
cannot complain about nothing.
No, not this year. Not this year. Not this year. Any other year? Yes, not this year.
Maybe. And I don't care how much money you pay. That's it.
For guys just joining, people just joining, this is Tzvi Berg running Royal Passover in Cabo, St. Luke. It's going to be unbelievable. We just heard from a soldier. We're going to have a lot of soldiers coming this year. We just heard from a prior guest who had an amazing experience meeting people. This is going to be an amazing, amazing time. I think it's going to be great in Cabo. Tzvi, tell us a little bit about the security this year. Talking about safety.
So let's talk about it, and I think it's very important, and we put it in already. First of all, Cabo is a very safe place, and it's probably in Mexico is the best place there is. And number two, we're having a lot of security. The hotel is upping the security. I have local security, and we're bringing some ex-Mossad people to watch the place and to be around and to make sure that we are going to be safe. And Kodesh Baruch Hu is going to be with us. And I think if you do good, God is going to help us, But we're putting a lot of effort into it, and I think it's very important. I'll be honest with you. I wanted to do a lot of missions, and I think America needs a lot of help with security, with the shuls and everything. but we're going to talk about it. Probably going to do it when the war in Israel is over. I would love to bring some Israelis to help out and to train the people how to do things.
Yeah.
But this is already a different
Well, of
story.
course.
But
And
we need
I think
security.
it's important,
No joke.
especially publicly, knowing that there's going to be a ton of Jews. That's great. Great to know that you're having a Expo Sod.
And I think every Pesach program around the world, even in America,
I can tell you firsthand, and I've spoken with many, all Pesach programs are beefing up security this year, as they should. And I think it's important for everyone to know that as well. How many people, there's a question right now that we're asked by someone who's joined, how many people are you anticipating on the program this year?
900 and 1,000 is what we have with kids, what we have usually every year.
Right.
350 rooms. I went too big, and I'm never gonna do it again. I think this is the perfect setup. This is what a Pesach program should be all about. And we have a lot of we have 3 shuls. We have Chabad, we have a regular Ashkenaz Minyan and a Sephardi, and we have Chazanim, and we have Shira. And we have a lot of stuff. It's a I call it, it's a
Right.
roller coaster for adults. It's not only for kids. It's all about
never a dull moment, as they say. Absolutely. So and that's standard. You've always been having that amount of people a year after 900, 2,000. So that's not new for you,
yes.
Right? And in terms of entertainment and programming, any.
So we're gonna bring some. Are you losing me? Or are you okay? So we're gonna bring some. So we're gonna bring some 1 or 2 Israeli superstars. This is the goal, to make a big Israeli show. Big. I'm talking about big superstars. I just
right.
Till the war is not over, and then I cannot announce it. But this is gonna be this year for sure. And I'm bringing a chef by the name of Jonathan Rochfeld. He's the chef of Herbert Samuel in the Ritz-Carlton. The big chef of Sephora. We have a lot of interesting things going on, and we're working on it. Amazing. As we speak. It's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, and you guys are right on the beach. You're in, Paradisus and Los Cabos on the beach. How many pools again? Is it?
We have a couple of pools. Where we have one main huge pool, and we have beach is it's one of the only swimmable beaches in Cabo. Actually, there's not too many of those. Probably 2 or 3. This is one of them. It's amazing. Whoever was with me last year knows how good it is. And unfortunately, we don't have too many rooms because most of the people are coming back, and we have some new customers. I think I'll be honest with you, I'm not even involved, unfortunately, but I'm looking forward to see everybody. And if you want to have a good experience with good food and good entertainment and a good vibe and good Yom Tov atmosphere, I think the beauty about us, we have a very nice Yom Tov atmosphere. Seriously, it's beautiful shul, Chazen Matzin, and the Peretz, Avi Peretz, the Chazen, and we have sheep, and we have good speakers. We have everything you want, we have. And
I think we are as well. 4.5 months away. This is the time that people are really looking and booking. And, Mexico is a beautiful destination this year, as it always is with the weather, as you mentioned, in Cabo. Tons of things going on. Personally, I love the work that you're doing. It's amazing. This giving back is the best form, of generosity. I love that you're doing that. Working with the soldiers and the barbecues you're doing. It's amazing. So keep doing that. And Yamir Tashem will all be in Israel very soon. And thank you so much. Again, if you guys are looking for Royal Passover to book, you can always check it out at Royal Passover. Passover.
Goodbye. Bye, guys.
Royal Passover. Hey, guys, how are you? How are you?
He says hello.
Shalom. Shalom. How are you? Okay, those are my new buddies. I'm sorry, but I live with them. Keep it going. Keep bringing them into the video. I love it. More, it brings that love.
Okay, you're doing an amazing job. Seriously, Donnie, doing an amazing job. I think you took the Pesach industry, you really put it in place, and thank you for everything. What you're doing.
I appreciate that.
Tell you when I called you a couple of months ago and I told you, the situation, we don't know what this, but I ask you one thing, help me to advertise what do we do for the soldiers in this?
It's important. It's the number one thing. Right now on everyone's mind, it's all about Israel. It's all about helping our fellow Jews out there. Whether you're in the United States, whether you're all around the world, it doesn't make a difference if you're in Israel. It doesn't matter. It's all about Achdut right now. And I think, and I always, support anybody doing that. And I also think it's very important, for people to be together with the Jewish community, whether you're at home or whether you're going away. It doesn't make a difference. But, thank you, Tzvika, again.
Don't ask yourself in a year where I was. Do not. Show up. Show us support. I know the people are sending a lot of money into Israel, and it's amazing. When I went to Israel, people were standing on the airport and sending suitcases. Come to Israel.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Agree. Amen. Amen. Okay. Tzvika, we'll talk soon.
Take care.
Thank you, guys.
Bye. Take care. Bye-bye.